Wow, Shahrukh Khan is actually 53 years old this year. Damn, he's still such a beautiful man. If you guys are looking to watch a movie this week, I suggest heading over to Premium Max Cinemas, where you can watch any type of movie you like at an affordable price and a comfortable experience. And I'll put a link in the description to where you can directly purchase your tickets. Zero was directed by Anand L and it stars Shahrukh Khan, Katrina Kaif, as well as Anushka. Shahrukh Khan is basically a dwarf in this film, and he's just a man trying to find love in his late 30s. He soon meets Anushka's character, who's a special needs person and a scientist. They then start to develop some feelings for each other, but in the end, he was only using her. And in the process, she meets up with Shahrukh Khan's dad, he sets up a wedding, and in reality, Shahrukh Khan is not really ready for a commitment. He then runs away to try and win a dance competition so he can actually stand a chance to meet Katrina's character, who's a big movie star here. There's quite a bit more to the story, but I summarized it as vaguely as possible to avoid any spoilers. So, Shahrukh Khan, I mean, what's there to say? I mean, this A-list actor is excellent as usual, no surprise here, and one of the biggest reasons I went to watch this film was, of course, because of him. I'll be honest, I don't watch too many Hindi films, and the last time I actually watched a Hindi film in cinemas was, I think, when I was 7. Yeah, that long ago. And growing up, my all-time favorite Hindi film was, of course, Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham. I'm sure all of you know what film that is. And I remember when I used to own the DVD, I would actually pop it in 3 to 4 times a day because that's how much I loved it. And one of the biggest reasons that I loved it so much was, of course, because of Shahrukh Khan. It still impresses me how movies manage to make a man shorter than he actually is, and it didn't look artificial here. It looked consistent throughout the movie, and that's a really job well done, because sometimes when you try to mess around with this movie technology, it can sort of look artificial, but it looked fine here. It looked great throughout the entire movie. This looked like a really expensive movie, and it is because it had a budget of $28 million, and it really shows. It's a gorgeous looking film with some excellent visuals, and there was one dance scene where Shahrukh Khan was trying to win over Anushka's character, and it was easily the best looking sequence of the movie. The fact that they integrated wholly into this dance sequence made it so beautiful to look at, and it's honestly the best part of the movie in my opinion. And speaking of Anushka, I mean, she's damn gorgeous here. She does a great job of convincing me that she's this type of special needs person. And yeah, I mean, her acting was pretty much fantastic throughout the film. But the only thing is, I wasn't all that convinced that she was this scientist. You know, they were really going for this female type of Stephen Hawking. But yeah, I mean, she did fine, but it really wasn't enough to convince me. I just wanted a little more, you know, to be fleshed out. And I thought that could have easily been improved in the writing, of course. Despite being a character-driven movie, I just wanted a little more depth from the main characters, and I just wanted to see a little bit more from the relationship between Shahrukh Khan and his dad, as well as maybe give us a little more backstory to Anushka's character. And speaking of the story, there's actually quite a bit of plot holes that I noticed, and it was glaring enough to sort of take me out of the story at times, and this really falls down to lazy writing. The story itself can be a little cheesy at times, and we've honestly seen this cliched love story, I think, way too many times. But the fact that they integrated some new elements, such as Anushka's mission to send a man on Mars, really made it sort of a different feel to this same love story. As impressive as all the acting, dialogue, and the visuals were, the core element of any movie is the story. And in my opinion, it felt a little flat here. And the fact that there was such a huge subplot that was, stuffed into this movie, I felt that it could have easily been chopped off and ultimately reduced the runtime. Guys, in the end, I had fun with this movie. I think it's worth watching, but it's nothing to go crazy about. And with all that being said, I'm gonna give Zero a B. It's actually really refreshing to watch something other than an English film for once. And yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing more reviews of Hindi and Tamil films in the future, so stay tuned for that. And if you guys have seen Zero, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.